every time. And they give you a subplot at the end of it, which is obviously a bigger plot, but you don't know what it is at the start.
I don't know. I mean, right, we're coming up to 15 minutes, guys. We're just going to have to take a quick break. We'll be back in around about 2 minutes.
Peace.
Okay, guys? Peace. What's up, guys? We're back. Not just like the pros. We got to take a commercial break. Just so you know, this is just so we can split into 15-minute segments and upload to YouTube.
Cool.
That's all. So feel free to check out the YouTube channel, youtube.mikepreachwow, and you'll see the whole podcast there if you want to relive any funny moments, anything like that. Not that you will, because we're probably boring as shit. That's it. But what I was saying is they're making a Warcraft movie.
Okay.
So, I mean, this has been in production now for fucking...
They've done that though with a lot of things. I mean, did you see like when they started to make the Halo film?
Really?
Yeah. That mean fuck me? I'm going back a couple.
What?
Of
Are they going to do it with Master Sergeant?
Master Chief, dude.
Oh, Master Chief. You can see I'm not a console gamer.
But yeah, but they basically got their budget pulled every time. I think it's happened 3 times or something like that. They released like a low budget trailer.
All right.
It looked pretty good. It didn't give away a lot of the details. It showed like a Spartan army, a war, blah blah blah. But yeah, the Warcraft movie, I don't know anything about.
Well, nobody does. Well, I see somebody in the world does. So, I'm not to put a full stop on that one, but there's been no information released. All they said is that they're going to make this Warcraft movie, and I mean, it's not a WoW movie, which is important. It's a Warcraft movie.
Yeah, so it's not just based on events in World of Warcraft. It's
the
actual franchise of Warcraft, which will be cool.
That's what I'm saying. So it could be the story of Thrall or something. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of, to me, there's a lot of, and it's the same. It must be the same for like comic book conversions as well as games. But there's a lot of pitfalls that these films fall into. Like, you name me a good game conversion that's gone into a film.
I tell you what, I'm not going to lie to you, and I know you're going to fucking reject me, and probably all the viewers are going to reject me too. But I like the Doom movie.
No.
I do. I got it on DVD. I mean, it only cost me £1.
We watched that at the cinema.
We watched it at the cinema, and at the cinema, fair play, I thought it was business.
Yeah.
I thought it was absolutely shite. And then when I bought the DVD and watched it a couple of times, it's like Demolition Man, in that I can stick Doom on and just kind of turn it off whenever and turn it on whenever, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean, like, in terms of Demolition Man, but I couldn't do that with Doom, I've got to admit. I'll tell you what, though, and it was renowned as a bad film, but to me, it was the best conversion that was true to the actual game, was the Max Payne film. That film was renowned as being a bad film, but the actual, like, the tribute, I mean, I fucking love the film, but the actual, like, you know, the dark, cold, snowy sort of city, the character of Max Payne, the grim monologue.
Who played him?
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is one of the worst fucking actors.
Fuck you, I love Mark Wahlberg.
Name a good, alright, you can't say Max fucking Payne, but name a good Mark Wahlberg movie.
Four Brothers. Have you seen Four Brothers?
Yeah, but it's because he's one a quarter of the movie.
Other guys.
He wasn't that good. He had some good
He
moments.
was a peacock, you just gotta let him fly.
No, but it was okay. It wasn't the best Will Ferrell.
No. Well, he was good in it, but at the end of the day, every Will Ferrell film, you're probably going to try and, you know, judge it against Anchorman.
I don't even think that's the best Ferrell.
What do you think is the best Ferrell?
I actually lean more towards the ice skating one, Blades of Glory.
He was good in that.
He was good in that. When he talks about that fucking brush.
I was going to say Jackie Moon, and that's fucking the other one. What's the other one called that he did? Semi-Pro.
Semi-Pro, yeah, that was okay, but definitely my favourite Ferrell is probably that one.
Chaz Michael fucking Michaels. That's what it was called.
Untrill's asking us about the movie Doom, which I think we've mentioned. I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick, Untrill, but I'm pretty sure we spoke about it.
Just done a 20-minute segment on Doom, Untrill. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry, pal. We'll forgive you.
So is that what you say? Your best Will Ferrell film is Blades of Glory?
Yeah, I mean, there's some scenes in that just make me piss every time I see it. I would literally have to wear rubber pants watching that film. Not all of it, don't get me wrong, not all of it is great, but certainly some scenes. Like when he's nicking the bread off, when he's on the treadmill and he's eating all the bread. And when he's rubbing his body, that's like true perfection. That shit's fucking awesome. I mean, I don't think his films recently have been that good, I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Ferrell's gone a little bit fucking ropey. But getting back to the movie, the gaming films.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen Mortal Kombat, of which made a sequel, by the way.
Oh, don't! Mortal Kombat Annihilation was terrible.
What, you're saying the first one was good?
Well, when the first one came out, let's be honest, I don't even think that. Oh, I just started secondary school. I love that film. The first one at the time was good. It was nothing like, obviously, like the games and stuff like that, but I really like that film. I'll tell you what, though, about Mortal Kombat is, have you seen any of the web series that they did?
No?
It's got, I can't remember.
Well, you're into your web series, right? Because you're a big fan of Rooster Teeth and Red vs. Blue.
Yeah, Red vs. Blue, dude.
I mean, how many fucking... I mean, you keep telling me to watch Red vs. Blue, but it seems like there's about 90 fucking episodes of Red vs. Blue.
There was 100 episodes where they stopped, and then they did, like, Rooster Teeth shorts, which you started getting into now, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. I really like the guys over at Rooster Teeth.
They started on, like, Achievement Hunter, Immersion... But they started another season, which is season 9, and basically they've got I don't know if they're doing it in-house or Bungie doing it, but I think it was maybe season 7 they first released their, like, custom animation, the first custom animation, because it was all Machinima, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Done through
well, they were doing it just by playing the game, yeah?
Exactly. I mean, like, one of the making jobs was really good, like how they do a panned camera. They get a guy to stand on the cannon of a Scorpion tank, and they just lift the cannon up. Like pan the camera.
Well, that's pretty fucking ingenious,
that's
isn't
really
it?
good. That's really fucking good. But yeah, the new season, it's just like, it's probably like 50% of like custom animation. It's really pushed the boat out, and it's really impressive. You need to catch up on that, dude.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'd recommend that to anyone. Go and watch Red vs. Blue from the start. Even if you watch them, watch the Rooster Teeth shorts. The actual.
Really, are you advertising it?
Well, no.
If they want to fucking come on this show and talk about Red vs. Blue, they can come on themselves.
Okay. Sorry.
No, I'm only kidding. Yeah,
Red vs. Blue. Well, yeah, no,
the Red vs. Blue scene is fucking awesome.
It's good though, yeah.
Okay. Well, going back to what you're saying about the Mortal Kombat web series.
Yeah, sorry. I can't remember. I think he's called Michael J. White. The guy who played Spawn. Do you know what I mean?
From the film?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know the
guy.
guy.
He was in Universal Soldier 2 as well.
Again, I thought that was a piss poor film.
I did, but Goldberg was in it, and I had a hard on for wrestling at the time.
Oh, he doesn't have a hard on for wrestling.
It's true. But yeah, it was. they made it. They got some pretty decent cast in it, and they just did it as a web series, and it's really big at the minute. I don't know if they've done a second season. It's basically re-envisioning of it, like, there's not, like, monsters or anything, it's like people who are, like, actually engineered, like, Baraka's got fucking blades coming out of his arm that have been surgically done and stuff. But it's
Is it a cartoon?
No, it's actual, like...
Oh, done from the game?
Footage. No, it's...
Oh, from the... Oh, right, so they've got actors?
They've actually got actors, like, Michael J. White plays Jax in it, and they've done it, like, actual filming, but... It's a complete web-based thing. They're obviously not getting a lot of money for it, but some big fucking names signed up to it, and it was a really good series as well. But like that sort of fell out of touch with just from fucking time.
Yeah.
But that's another one that I really enjoyed, to be honest. But yeah, watching back at the film now, Mortal Kombat was cool. Then it didn't really withstand the test of time. But let's be honest.
I tell you what though, Mortal Kombat was one of the best games I ever got as a kid, and probably turned me into. I mean, I can't express enough. I mean, let's talk a little bit about how you got into being a gamer, because we are older now, and I've been a gamer.
That's how we met.
Shit you not. Well, no, a little bit. We met through wrestling.
We met through wrestling, but the first time we hung about was with you and with your nephew and me and my friend. We played WrestleMania.
We did play wrestling.
On the N64.
Exactly.
That's how we first started hanging out.
As a kid, my brother was always the gamer, but my brother didn't live with us. My brother's quite a bit older than me.
Yeah.
So he had his own house and his own family, and I remember one day, because we lived in a pub, in a bar, and I walked up the street towards it, and I saw my brother's car in the car park of the bar where we lived, and he had a sheet over something in the back of his car, and he was stood next to the car with my dad.
Okay.
So I'm walking up the street, and I must have been...
On the dead body, was it?
No, well, I'll get to that. That's a different story entirely. But so I'm like, I must have been 8 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm walking up the road, and I see my brother. I'm already excited to see my brother, because my brother's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see my brother. I mean, you've met my brother. He's fucking cool. So I'm walking up the street. Anyway, I see this, and my brother had my dad's old car, which was this piece of shit Mazda and estate. It looked like one of the things, you know, them fucking cars that have like wood on the side at the back, like had
station wagon.
A station wagon. That's what it was. It was a fucking station wagon. This piece of shit car. And anyway, because I'm a nosy git, I looked in the back of his car before even speaking to him.
Yeah.
And all I could see under the sheet was 1/4, and this is how much of a nerd I was and how desperate I was for the game, of a Mega Drive box.
Oh, nice.
An actual console Mega Drive. Now, it was getting close to my birthday.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure my dad had gone out saying, Mike wants this fucking Mega Drive thing. You know, because my dad was serious old school, right? So my dad's like, he wants this Compu interweb system, or some shit like that. So I look in the back of this, and I knew the Mega Drive box. I mean, you don't even buy shit in boxes anymore. Like, I have a PC game, it comes in a fucking million boxes that are all different. I wouldn't recognise a fucking Asus box from a fucking Intel box, you know what I mean? So I saw the corner of this box, and I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So I yelped like a girl. I'm like 8 years old, right? The testes have barely come out, and I'm just going, a Mega Drive! So I pointed at this fucking Mega Drive in the back of the car, and I was so excited. I mean, it must have been my first boygasm.
Yeah.
Really must have been. And then, you know what game he got with it? And I shit you not, I could have punched him in the face.
Go.
Fantasia. Mickey fucking Mouse.
John fucking Denver.
John fucking Denver. Mickey fucking Mouse. But I was still so excited.
Oh, yeah, it's a Mega Drive.
Because it was like, holy shit, I've got a Mega Drive.
I think before a Mega Drive, decent shit that was out before then, that was like the console to have when it came out.
I had a Master System for about a week.
Oh, I didn't.
And before that I had a Commodore 64.
I had an Amiga.
Did you have to tapes? Did you have to load fucking games?
Oh, Spectrum.
No, this was on my Commodore, man. It had to come with a separate piece of hardware, which was a cassette player.
Yeah.
You know, like a piece of hardware? It's a cassette fucking player.
Games.
I thought it was broken.
Yeah.
Because my brother turned it on and got the fucking game on, and I was like, shit, I've got Robocop.
Yeah.
And then I went to play it and put the tape in. Nothing happened. This is before the days of fucking loading bars.
Oh, yeah.
So it just was like, the cassette was just fucking spinning.
Yeah.
I remember turning it off before it ever came on, and I never played the Commodore again.
Yeah.
Ever. Because I just thought it was fucking broken. I thought my brother's bought me this piece of shit computer that you don't want anymore, because it's fucking broken. That's why it's giving me. You know, I might have only been fucking 6 to 5 years old, but I thought, knobhead.
Yeah.
That's what I thought to myself. What a knobhead. So, so I got this fucking Mega Drive anyway, and I mastered Fantasia. I was like the king of Fantasia.
I'm gonna get you another T-shirt for Christmas.
What, a king of Fantasia T-shirt?
I mastered Fantasia on the
Mega Drive. Endgame Raider Preach. Mastered Fantasia on the Mega Drive.
Well, that's it. You should play Mage.
I should not play. I mean, when Pandarans come in, I'm all over that shit. But like fucking. So anyway, I guess Mortal Kombat was scheduled, so I started getting into like magazines and stuff, and then advertised everywhere when it's coming as Mortal Kombat because it was so violent. Do you remember? I mean, there was no violent games back then.
Do you remember though that you asked to unlock the blood code in Mortal Kombat?